Hello everyone. In this series of tutorials, I'm going to show you how to build a site from the scratch. There will be multiple versions of it. Each version will have some changes. If the changes is very small, I will not go for a new version. So I will say version 1.1, 1.2. If the changes are big, I will create a new version named version 2. So this is the first version of it. The idea of this website would be creating a site called Flower Garden, well, where we will be displaying the flowers that we sell, and obviously we need to have a theme for it. The first thing I've done, I used the Bootstrap 4. It's very helpful because it comes with responsive support and everything. So I used one of the examples that comes with Bootstrap 4 and kind of created this atmosphere with a menu, as you can see on the top, and in the middle contains nothing. I adopted another Bootstrap sample for the footer. I want to keep it that way for now. Obviously I don't want search box here. I want to update it at the moment. As you can see, I have a different link item or menu items like home, link, disable, drop down. I wanted to move them on the right, remove the search option. So that's going to happen in version 2. In this example, I'm just going to go through the user experience point of view in the front end point of view. The next one I will explain you the backend point of view for each of them. That would be a bit more detailed. So let's walk the walk as in terms of how the version by version the visually it will change. So that's version 1, and then we go to version 2. In the version 2, of course our objective is to call it a flower garden, and then I move the menu item on the right, remove some unwanted menu item, kept home, about, contact, drop down. If you click on the drop down is outside the line, so that needs to be fixed. At the moment we don't have anything in the middle of the content, and footer is same as this. So we haven't done substantial changes, but it's not bad. It's kind of, we organize the menu item on the right. That's pretty much it is. It's still not much. The next we need to do a logo, stuff like this. Fix this drop down. See if you can put something in here, dummy data on the home page, and do something to do with contact form. So that comes to version 3. Now this is version 3 with contact forms. Here I have done some substantial changes. I have kind of made a logo. Also did a favicon on the top, you can see. And my home menu, on the menu, home item is selected. The one that you are on, it will be highlighted. And the drop down menu has been fixed. I also have added a carousel, dummy carousel from the example of Bootstrap, and maybe some feature products, dummy, and some other feature products, and a footer. I also changed the color of the footer to matching the theme like green. So that's pretty much it is. We haven't done much yet. However, on this, as it said contact form, I have added a contact form. I try to match it with the theme, a bit greenish, and then obviously I have a database. The data goes to the. If you click without anything, it's gonna throw you the errors, and once you fill it up, your customer fill it up. If they click on send me a copy and send messages, it's going to go to the database as well as with the admin email, also a copy to the client. So that's all has been done on this one. So now if we move on to, let's see what we can do with this. So if I go to inspect element and try to see it in terms of responsiveness, If I go portrait, that's the menu, home item, just making sure they are okay, everything's fine. Seems like menu item drop down works perfect. If I go to landscape, since I have less item, I don't mind to keep it that way. This looks okay. So that's been done. Now, of course, if I add more item in here, menu item, the landscape will break up. So I need to think about it because I don't think I have enough space here to put more menu item like this. So I need to find a way that when it's in landscape mode, it will become like a hamburger menu, like this. So I can accommodate more item here. That's when it comes to work. So we are going to go to the version 4. On the version 4, I have added sign up, sign in, these two pages. Rest of the things are similar as before. Only thing is I have added a carousel with real images. So there are 12 images. We have a database entry for it. You can navigate through them. In the database, I made 3 of these products as the feature products, and then the rest of the products just like a description of them. So this is one thing I've done. Also added sign up form where user can register, and I have sign in for the product, for the website. So let's say I have a registered user and I want to sign in. How would it look like? So when you sign in, you're going to take you to the member page. Member area page at the moment, very lame, nothing is there. But we notice that on the menu, I have this drop down menu, and I showed that there is member is logged in. You can go to profile, sign out, settings, whatnot. If I go to the home page, it looks like this. If I go to inspect element, so that's my landscape view. It's still accommodating how I want it. If I go portrait, it is accommodating and menu has been fixed. So when you logged in, this will be the options. There is no point showing sign up and sign in again because you already are signed in. And then the landscape is still accommodating all the menu I want, menu items. So that's not so bad, that's okay. But remember, we might have to add more menu items here. So we need to think about it in terms of landscape, how we can convert this to actually a hamburger menu to accommodate more item. So this is version 4. Then we move on to the version 5, where it says home page and product detail page. So this time the improvement was like this. This is a home page with our products. As you can see, there are very little details of the product. When I click on any of them, it will take you to the page called product details page and show you the details of the product. That you can always go back. As you go back, it's going to scroll smoothly to the place that you selected it from. You can also do that for your carousel. images at any point, go back. It's gonna go back to carousel, and you can actually see all of them like this. So you go back. Of course, it's gonna scroll down to the actual pages, sections of the flower. So keeping these things, this carousel as it is. If you go down there, let's say snowdrop, if I click on there, I get to see the snowdrop, and then I go back to previous page, and it's going to scroll down all the way to snowdrop. So that's what is the product details page, and rest of the thing are same. We are logged in. If I log out, let's say I sign out, let's see how it's look like. That's how it's look like. If I go inspect element, that's the portrait, and we fixed that problem because we have more menu items, sign in, sign up. So now this is also a hamburger menu. So that's been fixed. I will come back to you how to do that. It's just a front view of it. So that's our version 5. If we go to the version 6, it says we have added a gallery and an about page. So as you can see, we have an about page. The about page, I have taken some snippet from a website called Bootstrap. Is your team members, is static data, no dynamic, no nothing, just to show that you can have this about page. Of course, I have done a gallery page with it, and you can see all the images of our flowers that we sell, and you can always click on any of them. You will see a small pop-up comes up, and you can see the name here and little images. Let me check if it is responsive. So, go to responsive mode. So that's our portrait version. I click it, and I can navigate to this. If I do portrait mode, sorry, this is portrait mode, you'll see this is how it's been aligned. You can always navigate to them. So that sounds okay. That's the gallery page. Nothing else done about and gallery. So that's pretty much sums up our version 6. We move on to version 7. Same things everywhere, same. Only thing I needed to do now, when you sign in, that case, of course, we used to have a very lame profile page. Now we have changed it to something that we can update. If you look at just go back one, version 6, and if you refresh it, you are logged in, and you notice that the profile page was not very nice. So we moved to fix that on version 7. It's called profile page. On these, I did a little bit of tricks on this. I wanted to manage the space. So let's say this gentleman want to change his profile picture. He clicks there. forms appears, you can hit the button said, oh, please browse a file before you can upload them. And if I don't want it at that point, I can cancel it anytime. This all goes away. So that's pretty much it is. This has a validation. So if I choose a file other than image, it will of course produce an error. So let's say this one not meant to come. Let's say I want to upload this. Sorry, it says file must be under this format. And if I go for a bigger file, then I set the size, it will complain as well. So let's choose a file that will help us. So I'm going to go to pictures, just pick up one image, and I said upload. It's going to upload the picture inside the folder version 7. It will be, the picture will be inside the folder. It will be here, uploaded. It will also update the database with the picture name. So that's the user, there's the person changing the image. As you can see, it's called 48 PNG. So that's been changed. This change also applied here on the top icon. As you can see, is showing you that we logged in. So that's one thing. You can also update the detail. A new form will come up. It'll pick up all the data that you have currently. You can change any field anytime. But make sure that when you change this email, because this email has to be unique. So if I allow user to change the email, they could go with any email they want. So if they don't change the email, if the same user updating these things, and I'm going to check it and see if the same user updating the same email, I'll keep it. If a user try to change an email which already have or taken by another user, it will complain. Let's have a look. I have another one called sam2gmail. Now let's say this user wants to change it to that. It will say this email is already taken. So you can only choose an email that is not available, that is available, but no other user took it. So that allowed, or you can keep the old one you want. Let's say if I say 33, that's fine. It will say that's fine because there is nothing else called 33 here. So this one is now 33, as you can see. So as long as it doesn't match with any other user's email, it will take it. Otherwise, it will complain. So let's go back and update back again. It will also give you a confirmation. You can change any of the item you want. You can change the password from here. You can say, let's say for fun, let's do this, update it. It will immediately show it here, also in the database. You can see here. So it does its job. We have to be very careful when you're updating, because if you allow people to update their email, one of the challenges, they can choose an email that randomly, or maybe they can try to hijack the admin email here. I think admin@gmail.com or something. So you do not want, if that is taken by some other user, you shouldn't let it change. They can either keep the one they have, or if they want to choose a new one, shouldn't be the one already exists for other users. So that's the one of the thing we have to make sure of this. So that's pretty much it is. And if you look at the mobile view for this, that's how it look like. It could be designed much better, but for now I think it's just the minimum we can do. Let's go to the home page, and come back to profile page again. And here is the thing, they are fine. If I click on this, it's fine. As you can see, the level changed to cancel upload. You can cancel anytime. I use a little bit of jQuery to do that. Update profile at any point. If you don't want to update it, just click here. It will close the file, and it works same as here as well. You can also click on here or cancel anytime if you don't want it. So that's pretty much it is. So you need this, comes out, click it, it's closed out. So that's pretty much the series that they're going to go. So I'm just going to run you through one more time. So we started with something very simple. We have a flower garden version 1, very basic navigation bar from Bootstrap, a footer that I adopted and content nothing, and then we decided to get rid of the search bar, move this to the right, keep the drop down, get rid of this to link, add something new. So we went to this. We also have a now kind of thinking of something called flower garden. I don't have the logo at this point. Move them this side. Drop down is here, not very correct. Nothing in the middle. So we need to do more than that. Now since we have a theme, I went straight to create a logo, a favicon item icon, and of course I have this menu now where home page has some dummy data and then drop down has been fixed. On this one I also added contact page with the same matching color. As you can see, when I'm on contact page, the contact page is highlighted. I'll explain you the backend side of it, how to do these things. If you're on a home page, it will highlight home page. Contact page also has a style, a similar matching with the theme. So that's our version 3. Version 4, we added sign up and sign in page. Of course, I'm logged in now, so I need to log out a little bit to show you. So I'm now sign out. So this is sign in, sign up. I have added 2 forms, one for sign up, one for sign in. And when you sign in, none of them will appear. Those will not appear. It will become like this, because there is no point showing sign in, sign up if you're logged in already. Even if you type here, it will not come. If I say, let's say sign in .php, it will bring you back to the profile page because the logic detected that you already logged in. And that's the member page in a kind of lame. So let's log out from here. that's version 4. We have revamped our carousels and items a little bit, and let's go to version 5, where I added the product detail page. So all the product you see here can now be seen much detail, and you can go back. So that's product page, and then we have an about page. Nothing is there at the moment. So on product, on the version 6, I went to design a about page. Just put some open source simple themes from Bootstrap in. So that's for theme, and I added a gallery page, which you can see comes like this. And of course, we still have the contact page with us, sign up, sign in. Then again, if I sign in, the only thing left for me, the member page is not very good. So that's why we went to design our member page on version 7. So that's the version 7. Same thing, same everything. If I sign in, I go sign in. And here I see the options for me to change my images. Let's change it to something suitable. I probably have image somewhere better. Not in here, so I need to find something good. Let's see if I can find something good. Something like proper picture or something. I can go here. Let's see if I get some. I actually had some pictures somewhere. Let me see if I can find this gentleman. Yep. Upload it. So it's been changed. Change here, change here. You can also change the detail as you saw in earlier demonstration. So that's pretty much sum up the whole thing. You have this menu. We haven't put anything to the setting yet. We have a sign out. If you go to your inspect element, it looks like this. And then of course you have this. And you have details of it here. You can sign out. Once you sign out, it will bring you back to the home page. So that's pretty much a demonstration of how the front end will work. In the next video, I'll try to work on individual development on the backend side and the code part of it. For now, goodbye.